What's up? Welcome back to the Fee King Show. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Fee King. The Fee King Show is all about who are you on a cellular level, like when you're going through it, when you're in the cave, when you're full of doubt, full of fear, uncertainty, confusion, confliction, versus when all of your accounts are full and active and you have all the money that you need and your health is impeccable. You're happy, you're in love, you're healthy. Who are you? What do you do? What's your why? How in the world are you keeping it all together? I.e., what is your self care modality? It goes a little something like this. Who am I? I am a woman. I'm a sister. I am a cousin, a favorite cousin to my cousin on my mama's side, Rosetta Bonner. Rest in peace. I am a pet parent to the most yummy, delicious furball baby. I love him so much, and I'm missing him every single moment. I am an auntie. I am also a daughter. I'm also a cousin. I am a fiance to the most handsome, intelligent, courageous man I know, Mr. Sekou writes. What do I do? I'm so glad you asked. I help women over the age of 40 specifically, yet not exclusively, get unstuck in their physical and their fiscal life. Why? Because I love myself so much today that it only makes sense to love my sisters exactly where they are. How are we keeping this thing all together? I.e., what is my self care modality? I just finished two of them: transcendental meditation, mindfulness, guided meditation, running, exercising, praying. And I'm talking not just in the morning or in the evening. I'm talking, I'm in a perpetual state of convening and fellowshipping with God all day long. And strength training, those are my self care modalities. So I encourage you, I want to challenge you to ask yourself today, how am I taking care of myself? How am I honoring myself? How am I being my own keeper? Are y'all ready to get into this? Let's get into the Fee King Show. It is Thanksgiving Eve. Like, right? What is today? It is Thanksgiving Eve. I don't know about you, but it seems like every year we're like, where did the year go? I can't believe we're already at the end of the year. What? Thanksgiving is no longer right around the corner. It is tomorrow. Christmas is right around the corner. And then before you know it, I'll be saying it's tomorrow. And then my favorite holiday of all the holidays ever, ever, ever is New Year's. Not necessarily New Year's Eve. Yes, New Year's Eve, but New Year's. The new year, it's like it's like Mondays on 10 for me. I love the new year because I love the newness. I love getting to start again, start over, and starting from where I am. I love that I get to redo it, reinvent, reassess. I'm who else? So type a in the comment section if you are here for New Year's Eve, whatever it is for you. Type a comment in the comment section. Type an in as in Nancy in the comment section if you are here for New Year's Day and or New Year's Eve. Welcome to the Fee King Show. It is Wednesday. I am broadcasting live from Boston. I am here for Thanksgiving with the one and only Sekou Wrights and his family, who I love, and they have such a beautiful home. And we slept so well this morning. We didn't get in until this morning because we were on those trains. We were on those trains, and yesterday was such an incredible day. And I said to Sekou, I said, I'm really not ready to leave New York. I'm really not ready to leave New York because I feel like I just got back to New York from Maryland. And so I am though ready to slow down a little bit again, even though I was slowed down, which was against my own will. I got a cold last week and I'm now at 95%. We just finished a lovely run. It was so cold outside. When we got in this morning, it was 32 degrees. I was like, whoop, whoop, it's cold. Whoop, whoop, it's cold. Whoop, whoop. But I'm a Midwest girl. I'm here for the cold. I can handle the cold. Today, it's sunny. It's still cold, not nearly as cold. We went for our run and it was just everything. I just want to say that. It was just everything. I'm a Midwest girl. So whoever is out there watching, listening to the Fee King show, either live right now or replay, shout out if you're from the Midwest. The East Coast is vastly different from the Midwest, and I'm here for it. I love it. I'm an East Coast girl at heart, I believe. All right, so we are talking about on the Fee King show your fondest memory of Thanksgiving, and I'm sure you have many. I want to hear, I want to read it. I want to read it now live. I want to share it on my stream. I want to go back to the replay and take a look at it. And let me tell you where this came from. Sorry, I'm 95%. I'm not at 100 yet. I'm 95%. I saw a post from someone who's from Omaha, as it would stand. This has not, the two are not related. The post said, I'm going to paraphrase. Basically, because the elders who were the glue of the family, who held the family together, who hosted the holiday dinners, whether it was, 4th of July barbecue, cookout, or New Year's Eve, Black Eyed Peas, and there's a dinner and a party at the elders' home, whether it's your big mama, your grandmother, your great auntie, your uncle and them, whether it's Christmas. And because these people have passed on, there's no more legacy. There's no more tradition around these holidays. And I feel like that for me is a definite yes in my family. My mother's transition, she was the nucleus. She was the glue. She was it. She cooked. And I don't even think my mom needed to invite people. People just knew that it was going down at Donna's house. Everyone would come over, from friends to family. Lisa, you remember, and that Lisa's Lisa Luker. My grandmother would come over, aunt, and then some people would, request a plate. It was a big deal. Nikki and I, my sister, my only sister, my younger sister, we would always go home for Thanksgiving and or Christmas. Hands down. I left home when I was 17. And so that's just what we did. And we looked forward to it. So now that my mom has transitioned, we no longer do that. And we haven't done it in a long time. But when I lived in LA, we did it. Nikki would come from Maryland. I would come from LA. We would see cousins, hang out with cousins, and we don't do that anymore. But what I get to do is create a new tradition for myself with Sekou and his family. And I look forward to, in the near future, me, Nikki, and Chandler, and Henry, and Sekou and his family all getting together for one of these holidays. And I'm not a Thanksgiving, Christmas typically celebrator, because my mom has transitioned. And so I was like, well, what are we going to do? When I lived in LA, I would host Thanksgiving in my apartment. Small apartment, but definitely spacious enough to hold 12, 15 people. And it was everything for me, because in LA, and for all of my LA people, my actors, my writers, my producers, my directors, my script supervisors, my playwrights, my authors, all of us would come together because many of us were transplants, right? We came from other places. We built these friendships and these relationships and these family ships. We would have it at my house. Some people would bring a dish, but it wasn't even required, because I loved cooking everything from my mama's seafood dressing, my mama's mac and cheese. I used to do a peanut butter and chocolate pie. Y'all, that peanut butter and chocolate pie had too much peanut butter in it because I love peanut butter. And my thing is, whatever I do, my goal is to get as much protein out of it as possible. So dark chocolate, antioxidants, you get some sweetness. And of course I had some milk chocolate, but that peanut butter, oh my goodness. And it was a hit, right? Too Tight Tonya Jones, if you're watching, co-sign that my peanut butter and chocolate pie was a hit. I wouldn't do greens. I was like, I'm not gonna mess up these greens. Someone would bring greens. I would do Cornish hen. I would do not sweet. I would do candy yams for sure. Green beans with onions and garlic. I would not attempt potato salad. That is not what I'm here for. I was like, I'm not gonna mess up the potato salad. And so we would do that. People would come over and they would stay all day. Some would come and leave and come back. And one of the traditions that I created with my core folks in LA was to watch Lady Sings the Blues. Lady Sings the Blues. I'm a huge Diana Ross fan, Billy D. Williams, and of course, Billie Holiday. Ah, oh my gosh. What was his name? The comedian Richard Pryor. What? So, Lady Sings the Blues and Mahogany. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? A, do you know? Someone needs to redo that and put a hit beat to it. Ooh, like a rapper on Rhythm and Flow. Don't get me distracted with Rhythm and Flow. Oh my gosh. That's a whole other show. That's a whole other topic. We are talking about Thanksgiving. And so I asked Sekou stepmom if I could make a dessert. I'm excited. I'm not going to give it away. I will take a photo and maybe do some videos because I get to prep for it tonight. And then I think I'll make it late tonight. I'm super excited about it. Fingers crossed, because it's there's a lot of people in their family, and I don't want to let anyone down. Sekou was like, maybe just stick to the traditional. I was like, I've never made a traditional of this dessert. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fabulous. So for me, and I don't know about you, I think Thanksgiving used to be about the food and, of course, family and friends and playing games and watching the movies. And now for me, it's more about the people, the family, and the memories. The people, the family. Hey, Selena, thank you for being here. Selena, we are talking about sharing our fondest, most memorable memory of Thanksgiving. So type in the comment section if you have one. Feel free to share it. It can be long or short. And so I think there was a time when it was so much about the food. Ooh, what are you cooking? What are you eating? What did you make? What and the photos. And yes, that is great. That is a good time. I think now for me personally, it's really about the relationships, the family. It is about friendships. It is about cultivating new memories. Yesterday, while we were on the train or in the train station, it by the way, it's the sexiest train station that I've been to, Moynihan. It is so sexy in New York City. I got a pop-up on my phone, and it was photos from last Thanksgiving. We celebrated last Thanksgiving on the Cape, and I met so many new people, and I ate well. But what I didn't do, which is something that I used to do in the past, and we kind of celebrated, it was like what you did was you ate until you had to unbuckle the top button on your pants. And as I've gotten wiser, I said, why would I do that to myself? Why am I doing that? Why are we doing that to ourselves versus eating to satisfy ourselves, eating to taste and experience these yummy, delicious, savory um, flavors and textures and the undertones of certain food. I want to encourage you this Thanksgiving to enjoy all of it. Enjoy all that you want to enjoy, but pace yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, be easy with it. Take your time. You don't have to eat everything in one sitting. Like, your plate doesn't have to overflow with food and dessert and breads and pies and cakes. Like, pace yourself. Maybe have, a little bit in the afternoon, go for a walk or watch a game, whatever you do. Have a little more 2 or 3 hours later. Go for a walk. I'm going to promote that. Go for a walk, do what you do. And then in the evening, maybe have a little more. Pace yourself. And one of the things I want to share with you that I recently learned is that If you eat foods that are high in saturated fat, that will be most of Thanksgiving dinner. Carbohydrates, starchy. If you eat, if you're taking in a lot of oils, after you eat, if you move for literally as little as 5 minutes, that will be a little walk, then you can potentially lower high blood pressure or stave it off just by moving. So I want to encourage you tomorrow and the day after, because I know some of y'all gonna be eating Thanksgiving leftovers for like a week. And why? I know the nerve. Yeah, but why? Move, go for a walk, and then tomorrow, drink water before you eat, drink water after you eat, and start drinking water tonight. Like, hydrate your system. And I find the more water I drink, the less food I'll eat. And that works for me. And that makes me feel good so that I don't feel gluttonous, because ain't nobody got time for that. We don't need to be gluttonous. Like, God willing, you have more than enough food to eat every single day. And if you don't, then I understand going for it. That's a whole different conversation, right? All righty. What are your fondest or the fondest memory that you have of Thanksgiving? I have so many. I have so many. Oh my goodness. I remember a time when we celebrated Thanksgiving in Omaha. Everyone came to the house. This Thanksgiving was even more special because my mother's sister's ex-husband came, and I had not seen him at least since maybe an early adult. And I wish I would have posted that photo. I have that photo. And he was just someone that I remember growing up. He had been in prison for most of my young adult life. But he was someone that I always liked. He always had a smile on his face. He always was full of joy, and there was just, he had there was an aura about him, and I loved that particular Thanksgiving. He not only came to Thanksgiving dinner, but we took a photo as a family. And these are family members, y'all, that I have not seen or spoken to since my mom transitioned in 2011. However, I still choose to hold on to that positive memory. And we had a great time cooking. And I think that was a year. I think that was a year my mama made a beaver. Now, I wasn't happy about that. And I really wasn't happy that she forced me to taste it. And I was like, Mom, I'm good. I'm good. And she was like, No, just taste it, Felicia. I was like, Yeah, but I don't want to. She was like, just taste it. Now, I don't know about you, but no matter what age I was, when my mother wanted you to do something, it was like you had no choice. you, you had to do it. And I was like, I really don't want to eat the beaver. That sounds crazy. And it was seasoned, and the poor beaver still had the tail on it. Like, I don't understand. My mom had a lot of friends who were hunters, and I remember going home one year. My mom had a skinned coon, y'all, a raccoon in the sink. So I walk in the kitchen, and I remember just backing up, like, I was like, Mama, what is that? Because for me it looked like a dog, because it had a long tail, it had the body of a dog, but it was naked, and it was, of course, not alive, and I was so traumatized. And she was like, oh, nonchalant, like it was normal. Oh, that's a coon. I said, as in a raccoon, as in a wild animal. Oh, Felicia, please. Oh, Felicia, please. What? I said, Mama, I'm not eating that. She's like, yeah, you will. She's like, Felicia, you've eaten it many times. I was like, okay, you got me there. I said, but I'm not going to eat it anymore because I've seen it, and I'm not. And I did it. I was like, I'm putting my foot down. I'm not eating a raccoon again. Sekou says, fondest mem Sekou, fondest memory, you cut the line at Target? What line? What are you talking about? Sekou, you have so many fond memories. I have a really great memory of spending Thanksgiving in Nashville. It was supposed to be me, Sekou, and his mom. Sekou was sick with the flu. So I made Thanksgiving dinner, took it to Mama Sekou, and she thought I was just bringing her a plate and I'm just gonna leave. And I was like, no, we're gonna watch. Y'all, I don't do sports, by the way. I mean, I don't do football. Mama Sekou is a big fan of the college football team, the Tennessee Titans. I don't know. I'm sorry. She likes Tennessee. It's a football game, and it was on Thanksgiving 2022. And I watched the entire game, and we ate and we had such a lovely time. We missed you, Sekou, but we had a good time. And then, of course, when I came back to the Airbnb, I made Sekou some dinner. So, Sekou, you got to explain yourself. Fondest memory, I cut line at Target. I don't know what that means. So please share your fondest memory. Let's go down memory lane together. Today's going to be a short Fee King show because I've got to go shopping and get some more of my ingredients for my surprise dessert. I'm not going to give it away. I almost gave it away. And then this is going to be the first year where Fee King is going to be sharing some of my own Black Friday specials. And so let me give you a little preview of that. Yesterday, something really beautiful happened. I was telling Sekou, I said, I really want to touch as many women as I can. My number is 540. My number is 540 women now that I am 54. And I want to be able to travel and continue to be mobile and remote. And yesterday, I got to take the train, the A train. I love saying that. I got to take the A train from Manhattan to Brooklyn to see a new client, and I got to perform a Yiso wrap treatment on her. And fam, I'm going to be sharing all day the experience because first of all, her results were epic. And that's just one treatment. If you want to know more about what Yiso wrap treatment is, what Yiso wrap therapy is, DM me, email me. You know how to find me. And I'm going to share this video with you. One treatment. Typically, it takes anywhere from 6 to 12 treatments in order to see a substantial difference. And that goes in alignment with food and hydration and exercise. You've been hearing me say this for a long time, that these modalities, whether it's facial cupping, wood tool body contouring, Yiso wrap therapy, it's not a magic pill. It's not something you just put on and boop, oh wow, I'm healthier, I'm more fit, I'm carrying less fat in my abdomen area. It doesn't work that way. It is a companion piece to eating like you care, exercising, sleeping, really being mindful of your thoughts, and hydration. And so this is my client that I worked on yesterday. So you get a chance to check out Yiso wrap. That was such an amazing experience. So this starting Friday, I'm going to be offering all of my programs and my packages anywhere from 40 to 90% off through December 4th. That is Wednesday. Yes, 40 to 90% off. And so that is going to be, and if you're interested, just DM me. So that's going to be my Yiso wrap therapy treatment. Those are going to be 50% off. And yes, I teach those virtually. Also, I'm really excited about this one because this one is my 21-day how to become your own personal trainer. How to Become Your Own Personal Trainer course with Fee King. It's 3 weeks, and that one's going to be 50% off from Friday through December 4th. So I'm doing everything I'm discounting for the end of the year, which is so dope. I'm excited. And then my 2-day facial cupping wood tool contouring webinar is going to happen on December 9th. That's going to be 2 days. And then, so go ahead, take a photo. And then Monday, listen, Monday, because we're all going to need this, including myself. I am hosting a 3-day post-Thanksgiving detox. And you can get the product from BioHM Health.com. And if you use my code BFKing, you get 50% off. And I'll be sharing more on my channels today. I just partnered with BioH, and I love their reds, their greens, and I really, really, really love their prebiotic enzymes, which in this detox, you get a prebiotic, which is, their products are like superior. And I love that I've been able to partner with them so that I can offer my people a discount. So all of that is going to drop today, and the special starts Friday and it goes through December 4th. So get it now while it's discounted, because in the new year, everything is changing, transforming, and going up, right? All right. So Sekou says, my fondest memory is the Black Friday sales at Target. I went with my family, but I didn't know that I cut the line. Sekou, that's your fondest memory. I love it so much, Sekou. That is so sweet. All right, y'all. This has been the Fee King Show. And I said that we were going to go, like it's going to be a short show, but it's already almost 12 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Time is going by so fast. Not really. Why? Because I own my time. This has been the Fee King Show. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Fee King. And I want to bid you light, love, peace, prosperity, possibility, positivity, joy, excellent health, abundance, joy, and peace, and all the love that your heart can contain, and all the love that you are willing to share. And have a happy, happy, happy holiday tomorrow. Enjoy your family, enjoy the memories. I look forward to seeing photos and videos on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok. And I actually think I'm going to go live for the first time today on TikTok. By the way, if you're not following me, follow me on TikTok. That's Fees Fitness Over 40 on TikTok. I'm gonna compose some music, y'all. And then, oh, listen, follow me and Nelson. That's Fee and Nelson. Yes, y'all. Fee and Nelson got a TikTok channel. Fee and Nelson, Fee and Nelson, Fee and Nelson, Fee and Nelson the cat. And please send my beloved Nelson some love. I had to take him to the vet last week, and I'm claiming and believing that his upper respiratory condition will improve. He's so amazing, and Sekou and I need him, and he needs us. All right, y'all. Peace.